good morning, happy Friday. You're truly here, Dr. Carol Penn. Welcome to my meditation studio and welcome to our Friday meditation. It's a new day, isn't it? We have arrived in the day of this coronavirus pandemic, and I have a message from my heart to your heart about what we can do to reduce our stress in the day and age of the coronavirus. Let me introduce myself for those who may not know me and who are joining us for the first time. I'm Dr. Carol Penn, doubly board certified doctor and your meditation, movement, and mindset master coach. And I'm here to support all of us in this global village in this day of social distancing. That's the term we're using now. And to help us get through this global pandemic. Now, if you've been with me the past 40 weeks or plus, you already know the powerful calming and centering effect that meditation has on you. But for some of you, this might be a reminder, and for some of you, this might be new information. Reducing stress, practicing meditation helps to support our immune system, and our best defense against a bacterial or viral threat is to have a strong immune system. Now, we know with viruses, there's no cure for the vast majority of the thousands and thousands and thousands of viruses that exist out there, including the coronavirus. So you'll be hearing more and more about supportive care. And do please go to the CDC website for the most updated information. Do not buy into too much of the media hype, which can really, grip us in fear. But instead, let's go to our science base. Go to coronavirus.gov, also another CDC website that is strictly devoted for information, updated information about the coronavirus and what you can do to protect yourselves and your loved ones from your medical point of view. All right, but for those of us that are evolving our minds, that are growing and developing this way, and also I hope to please share this information with your network, with your friends, with your family. What can we do in terms of self-care right now that is going to help us mount that internal defense? Because we know most of what's happening is an inside job for everything, right? And this is no different. So over the coming days, weeks, and months, I'm going to be coming to you with evidence-based information from the world of mind, body, and spirit information, wellness, and health. And you will hear that every Friday. I'm going to be coming to you on Monday, sending out a blog on Monday that addresses what we could do, coronavirus meditation and madness. And this morning, I just want to remind you of a couple of things. I'm going to glance down at my notes, if you don't mind, just so we could go into our meditation, knowing that we are doing something so incredibly supportive for our immune system and that we are doing something powerful right now. Because the last thing anybody in this community needs to feel is helpless or hopeless. And we're going to get into the spiral of hope this morning when we meditate. So let's take a step back for a moment and understand there are three fundamental dimensions of infectious diseases. The nature of the pathogen, the nature of the pathogen, the threatening virus or bacteria, in this case we're talking about COVID-19, the social context in which it occurs, and the nature of the host, the person whom it may attack. So we are those persons. So the CDC is very good about addressing the first two, the nature of the pathogen, so you can find out all the information about the nature of COVID-19 and what we know about it so far, the social context in which it occurs, and this is why we're using that term global pandemic. That is the social context. It's occurring worldwide. And you and I right now, we're talking about the third dimension, and that's the nature of the host. And I have to thank this information that's coming down from my mentor in Mind Body Medicine, Dr. James Gordon. And the other thing that we need to look at is stress itself. And what I want you to understand this morning is that many studies have shown that high levels of stress decrease immunity and indeed make us more vulnerable to viruses, including in at least one study, a variant of the coronavirus. Use the meditative techniques that we have been talking about every Friday to address your stress. Entering the state of relaxed, moment-to-moment awareness that meditation brings will also help you see the threat realistically for what it is, not what you imagine or fear it to be. And that's how we want to level up, folks. We want to see the threat for what it is, not let our imagination or states of fear take us down a path that we don't need to go down at this time. Let's meditate, you all. Let's get into that upward spiral of hope. And let's settle ourselves so we could go into our day and go into our weekend with full confidence that we are doing the best we can individually and collectively, because it does start with individual responsibility to contain this virus, keep it away from attacking ourselves. And if it does attack, we will have our immune system optimized, and we're protecting our families, and we are protecting our loved ones and protecting our communities. Let's go ahead and settle back. If you feel comfortable now, allow your eyes to come to a close, or if you'd like to gaze softly, maybe about 3.5 feet, slightly downward gaze, whatever feels most supportive to you at this time. Let's breathe in and breathe out through the nose, or breathe in and breathe out softly through the mouth. Noticing the breath, investigating the breath, being curious about the breath as we come into a place of moment-to-moment awareness. If thoughts come, let them come. And let them drift by like a cloud drifting by on the sky. That's it, you're doing great. If the thought is especially persistent, bless it, release it, let it know you'll come back to it. Beautiful, beautiful. Breathing in, breathing out, moment-to-moment awareness. Strengthening our immune system with each breath and with each release of stress and tension from the top of the head down through the torso and the arms and the legs, down through the bottom of the feet, coming back up again, releasing that extra tension in the shoulders and in the lower back. reducing stress, reducing stress. Breathing in a sense of peace, breathing out tension, breathing in a sense of trust, breathing out stress, breathing in a sense of hope, knowing that we are connected through this global community. Stay with this breath for as long as you like and for as long as it feels supportive to you this morning. For more information, to find out how to join in my online meditation community, stay tuned and look for an information email and look for an invitation in the email that you'll be opening this morning to participate in an online meditation group where we don't have to worry about social distancing. We don't have to worry about contact spread or elbow bumping, but we can flow into our breath, flow into this upward spiral of hope, and deepen our individual and collective meditation practice. Ubuntu, thank you so much for joining me this Friday. Yours truly, Dr. Carol Penn, www.drcarolpenn.com. That's DrCarolpenn.com. And I hope to see you during the weekday evening that I'm inviting you to experience my global meditation online community.